Happy New Year, everyone. Happy 2023. I hope you've had an amazing first week of January, and I hope that everything that you want to achieve this year will happen. As long as we work for it, I believe that you can get there. But let's get back into our recipe making. And this week we're going to make these delicious cookies that I really like, and usually you can get them at any grocery store in Italy, and they are called Abbracci. These cookies, we are going to make them from scratch. And these cookies are breakfast cookies. We usually have them for breakfast, but you can also have them as a snack because who is stopping us? But these cookies are really good. And one thing that I've learned in my 18 years of living in Italy is that I love, and can't go without a sweet breakfast. That's how I wake up. I wake up with a sweet breakfast, and I will never get used to having an egg in the morning. It's just not me. I'm now 30 and I've moved from my hometown from Italy at 18, but I still keep this tradition of having a sweet breakfast. So we are going to make these cookies, and I hope you enjoy them as much as we do in the mornings. So let's get into it. To make abbracci, we need two doughs. So we are going to make a vanilla dough and a chocolate dough, and then we're going to wrap these two doughs together to make a circle, and that's how you get abbracci. It's like they're hugging each other basically. Isn't that so cute? Okay, let's move on. We're going to start by making our vanilla dough, and to start we're going to take a small bowl, and in it we're going to sift 2 cups of all-purpose flour and a 1/4 cup of cornstarch together. And we're gonna set our flour and cornstarch aside. And then take a large bowl. In this bowl, we're going to cream together 1/2 cup of butter and 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. We're gonna mix this all together until it's nice combined and fluffy. And next, we're going to add 1 egg and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. We're going to beat this all together again. Next, we're going to add 1/3 of our flour mixture to our wet mixture, and we're gonna beat it together. And then add the rest of the flour mixture to the bowl. But this time we're not gonna beat it together. We're going to use either a wooden spoon or a spatula to fold it together until it's almost all combined. Now we're going to take our almost done dough, and we're gonna place it on top of our lightly floured flat surface to make our dough. We're gonna knead it for just a little bit. We're gonna knead it until it's nice and smooth. So when you're done with your dough and it's nice and smooth and it looks like this, we're going to wrap it in plastic and chill it in the fridge for about an hour, and then we're gonna make our cookies. But before that, we have to make our chocolate dough, so let's go do that. It's time to make our chocolate dough. So we're gonna take a medium bowl again, and in it we're going to sift 1 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 cup of cornstarch, and 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa, and sift. And voila, we have our sifted dry ingredients. And we're gonna place this to the side. And then again, we're going to take a large bowl, and in it we're going to add 1/2 cup of butter that's been softened, and half a cup of granulated sugar. And we're gonna beat this together until it's combined. Then add 1 egg and half a teaspoon of vanilla extract and beat again. Beat in 1/3 of the flour mixture like we did for the vanilla dough. And then add the rest of the flour mix to the bowl and mix it all together with a wooden spoon or a spatula. And then, just like we did with the vanilla dough, we're gonna transfer our chocolate dough on top of a lightly floured flat surface, and we're gonna knead it until we form a soft dough, soft and smooth. I know it's a bit of work, but it's worth it, guys. It's worth it. Trust me, these cookies are good. And then if you go to Italy, you can always buy it at the store, but it's nice to make homemade stuff when you can, right? So let's make our smooth dough. And as we did it with the vanilla one, we're now going to wrap it in plastic and chill it in the fridge for about an hour. And then we can make our little abbracci, which, by the way, abbracci means hugs in Italian, just so you know. Okay, so an hour has passed and now we are ready to make our abbracci. So we have our 2 doughs right here. And we're going to start by taking a small piece of each dough. So we're gonna start with the vanilla one right now. And we're gonna make marble-sized or golf-sized balls, just like this. Take the chocolate one and do the same thing. And then we're gonna make ropes, chunky ropes with this. So thicker kind of ropes, not that long, but just like this. It looks more like a worm almost, or you know, Cheetos. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Attach these 2 parts together. Have a little bit of water and wet your hands so you can stick these 2 parts together, so our cookies will not detach while they're baking. Just like this. And there you go, we have our cookie. We have our little hug, a hug in a hand. And then we're gonna place our cookies on a baking sheet with parchment paper on top. So now that we have our cookies nice and made, shaped, we're going to chill them in the fridge for about 15 to 20 minutes while the oven is preheating at 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius. And then we're going to bake them for about 15 minutes and then we can test them finally. So I'll see you in just a little bit. And there you go, guys. We have our abbracci, nice and ready. And now that we have our cookies nice and baked, we're just going to wait for them to cool for about 5 minutes. And then you can serve them and you can eat them with a nice coffee, with a nice tea, however you want. So I can't wait to try them. They look so good. And here we are, guys. It's time for our favorite part. Our favorite part is the taste test part. They smell really nice. Really, really nice. So that's a good start. So let's break one. Ooh, did you see that? Yum, it looks so good inside. Buon appetito. This cookie is so good. It's frail, like it's a soft cookie, but it has such a sweetness to it and a good crunch. A real Italian cookie. This is what, if I think about an Italian cookie, this is what I think of. It's like sweet, but not too sweet, delicate, but has a little bit of a crunch. It's just delicious. And these ones you can also dip in milk. So good. Or coffee, yeah. milk and coffee, cafe latte. That's what I would do. I made breakfast basically for tomorrow morning. I hope you enjoyed these cookies as much as I did making them and then eating them. And if you like them, let me know what you think in the comment section below. And you'll find all the ingredients and measurements in the description box below. And as always, if you like our videos, subscribe to our channel. We have a lot more coming your way soon. And I will see you in the next one. Bye! The vanilla one is also very good. Oh, so good.